So I'm looking at the past and I'm just really grateful for how far God has brought me because I just give it to God. The fact that He gave me courage to pick myself back up again. See, I don't know who is listening to me. I'm making this video because someone needs to hear this. No matter what you're going through, no matter the number of pains you're faced in life, God can still help you. And you need to cooperate with God. You need to surrender and pick yourself after each fall, no matter how many times you fall. Now, I've seen pain in my life. While growing up, I was a really brilliant girl, yes. But that was not a guarantee that I will succeed in life. And even now, I'm still improving, but my life is much better than what it was before. I was a brilliant girl, collected several awards, like I was really, really good. But I faced so many challenges. When it comes to crossroad in my life, what people cross easily, I used to find it so difficult. Like it's as if when it comes to me, it just must fail. I remember when I wrote when you finish your secondary school, I think they call it college abroad. When you finish your college education, secondary education rather, so you cross over to go to the university, right? So before going to university, I looked for admission. I came out with good results, but time for admission, I did not get admission. Yes, my country admission is difficult, but when it comes to me, it was more difficult. My other brothers and sisters, they got what they want easily. Like sometimes they don't even stress. They don't even stress. They get it so easily. Sometimes if I even my own parents unconsciously and unknowingly, they like favor others over me. And when you ask them who do you love most, they'll say they love me most. But when it comes to actual doing things for your children, they favored others over me. There's day I was asking, they said, because I always understand. I don't trouble them like other children. I'm always understanding, quiet, and comfortable, whatever they give to me. But it was always me in the wrong side. Like I was a good girl in the house, but life was hitting me hard. So when I read for me to gain admission, I did not gain admission with my very good result. I felt really broken. So I had to, instead of going to university, I had to go to a private polytechnic and juggling everything. I did not like it. I didn't want to come out with HND. I wanted to come out with BSc. I did it 5 years. That's including your IT, industrial attachment. So I finished everything. I had to now do PGD admission, postgraduate diploma. In doing that, my wedding fell in when I was about rounding it up. So, but my wedding fell on an exam day because they didn't bring out the exam timetable on time. So suddenly they changed it and that fell on the exam day. And I could not take some of the exams. So anyways, I just gave someone money to do clearance for me and I got duped. I was like, why is it always me? Why? Why is it always me? Doing that, in fact, life just kept hitting me, looking for a job. I got a job interview with a very big organization in my country. And I was really grateful. I crossed every step. In fact, I was even given congratulatory messages and I was told to come for medicals and then our resumption dates will come after. Only for me to go, my name was removed from the list. Like I almost died. I was I was like, God, why is this only always me? Why? God, why do I face this? This job would have transformed my life and even my entire family. The pay was juicy. I crossed through every stress, even the interview process where we're told to strip naked, to check for body type, to strip naked, even to um your private, everything will open before the officials, they checked all that. And after all the stress, my name was removed. You can imagine how painful that is. That was how life kept juggling and juggling me and juggling me. But my life changed at some point. And that's what I want you to know. I don't know what you face. There are other aspects my life hits me so much, but I don't want to make this video so long. The day I decided that no matter what life throws at me, I will pick myself back up. You see, there are two different kind of people. I will summarize people into two different kinds. Those who get it easily, those who struggle to get things. I think I place myself in, I struggle to get things. But with the constant struggle, people now admire my life. They say, you have so many things your age don't have. And I'm like, really? Wow. If you know my story, you will know that this glory is a journey. Just pick yourself back up. I'm begging you, please, just pick yourself back up after every fall. Believe in yourself afresh again. This is how I overcame myself. At some point, I realized I spent most of my time being sad, thinking about my life like, why is it always me? And it's a kind of, you're kind of inviting negative energy around you. As a born again Christian, what you say with your mouth is very important. But another very much more important thing is what you think in your heart. What does the Bible say? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You know, when you think, "Ah, my life is always like this," what are you pronouncing? What are you pronouncing in your heart? You begin to look down yourself. Oh, when it comes to, you know, at some point, even when I go to occasion, they will share food around me. When it gets to my turn, very funny, but it happened. When it gets to my turn, the food will finish, or they will for some reason they will skip me and give to the next person. And I started thinking, I said, is something wrong with me? But because I dwelt so much on the pain and what happens to me, it's like I gave it more power to happen to me. But the day I stood up and I'm like, this, I won't end this way. People struggle. You know, the story of Esau and Jacob in the Bible. Now, the father mistakenly blessed Esau over Jacob, blessed Jacob over Esau, wanted to give Esau blessings, but the mother deceived him and gave the blessing to Jacob. So Jacob worked so strong, the blessings were happening so great. But what happened? Esau at some point had to leave, and he did not give himself like that. What did he do? The Bible mentioned that Esau owned some cities, some great cities. If Esau had said, okay, life is over, he killed himself, he will not own those cities. Esau never died a poor man. There's this African story of two children giving birth to a king. A king had two children. And now, when they gave birth to the senior and the younger one, the seer came to them and said, ah, the gods have showed me something about your children. And it was like the father and mother was like, oh, please tell us what the future of the children will be like. They said, ah, the younger one is going to be so great. In fact, it's going to be the next king. The other one will not be dead, but the younger one will rule over him. The elder one will bow to his younger one. And, the parents went and started treating that younger one. Started looking at him like, this is our next king. And started giving him the necessary training, ignoring the older one. When the parents died, the younger one became the king. The country the people did very well. The older one was really sad. The older son was sad, but he went back and think, I can't do this. I can't allow my younger one to rule over me. And I can't allow this depression to eat me up. When the whole people in the village, they give glory to my younger one even before me. And then he went away from the village, from the village town rather, and he went elsewhere. But guess what he did? He picked himself up. He said, I'm going to be a farmer, and I'm going to be the biggest farmer of all time. He decided he was not just going to be a farmer. Some people will learn skill, but he will break boundaries. He started gathering, he started farming, started connecting with people. They started farming with him. Now he had big farms all over the place, and he was a very great and successful farmer. But then famine came into the land, and all the towns around, everybody was hungry. People were even, eating their children. There was no food. And then the king, which is younger brother, out of a very great farmer who can feed all the villages with and still have remaining. And he asked, who is this farmer? They said they don't know. That he just started his farm, suddenly blew up. They don't know who he is. Because he never even bothered to ask of his younger, because he was even making jest of his older brother. I'm going to be your king like that. So he never even bothered to ask where his older brother went to. And then he said, please, by all costs, take me to that farmer. When on seeing his brother, his jaw dropped down. He said, please, even me the king, I'm hungry. These people are hungry. But you have the power to feed these people. And the older brother said, I can't do it. I won't feed them. If I must feed them, it will be on one condition, that you won't make me the king. And the king said, what am I using the crown for when my people are dying of hunger? Please, please, come among the seat as a king. I will serve you, whatever you want to do. And what happened? Times changed. I don't know if the story is true, but it's one of the stories in our history in Africa. And, you know, thinking about it, what made his life to change? He said to himself, even if this is what the reality I see, I will change the reality. My friend, you have the power to change your reality. Right now, I'm currently doing my BSc program, and that will be like, by next year I should be through, and that will be like 10 years after I finish my HND program. Aside that, other things, I do several other things, and I'm feeling much more fulfilled. I've realized that, yes, I have to, connect more. Those are just, I'm much more better than a lot of people that had it easy then. I'm not where I should be yet, but I am so much more better than where I was. If you're listening to me, encourage yourself, overcome yourself, overcome that statement that I'm not good enough, overcome that statement that makes you say, it's why is it always me? Why do people always treat me this way? Overcome that statement and say, I will teach people how to treat me, and not in a wrong way. I will win their hearts. What are you saying to yourself? The universe is listening. What are you calling yourself? The power of God is listening. What are you calling yourself? I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name is Caroline, and here is Peaceful Life. I think you should share this video to someone you know is going through a lot. And even if you have people you've cut off, because at some point I cut everyone off because of what I was going through, reconnect with them, because you don't know what they too are going through. And send this video to them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a like to this video if you found this helpful. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And do subscribe if you think it's worth it. I'll see you in my next video, and bye.